begin. I just got along. That is how this works.
We're getting very excited. I'm seeing a wreck. Right, haven't been at sea for a while. This is a short video. Just me and Nigel are going out on the Emily Jane. Object of the day is to catch bass, hopefully some mackerel for bait, but I bought my own fish finder out, which has got a Mega Live 2 transducer. There's not many of these in the UK. The waiting list was like months and months and months, but hopefully this is directional transducer. I'm going to be able to pick up the fish, see the size of the fish, and it's going to be very, very interesting. I've also got my 12-inch Xplore, which is going to give us a very detailed view. It's not really set up for salt water. We might be spending a lot of time getting to grips with it. As yet, it's been too warm to use in fresh water, so we thought we'd try it at sea. It's going to be very interesting. This means we're not going to be going out to any deep water marks. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be fishing a slow pitch jig with a fly above it, hopefully get some mackerel, and hopefully I'll be able to see the slow pitch jig working on the transducer live and see the size of the fish that are following it.
Going too deep now.
It's on auto.
No, to get it off alright. Just push your mind.
Put it back on auto.
Oh shit.
Be done.
That's it, that's it.
Put it back on auto. See there, the biggest problem, size of this transducer. To get this to work properly at sea, you've got a lot of thought. Only way I can see it working is it to be attached to a bow mount, but that will pull the clamp off the back of the boat if it was down. Fantastic work. Can't be sat over a wreck though.
It's not very deep.
First one on the storm, Biscay.
That's the storm Biscay, that black one.
Oh, that was I've got one of them.
What was that?
That was a foxy lure. Yeah, I can put the Mega Live down for this one. On the live. Double hook up again. It goes big and then goes small. What I'm really excited about is seeing this on the live transducer. See it. It's in fish, but I can't see it. Disappointed. Probably should get that in. all for this boat. Nice and cold, isn't it? Right, tide has backed off now, so we're going to go looking and see if we can find some fish and play with the mega live. Yeah, we're catching 2 bass adrift, nothing particularly large, but mackerel is what we're after today. The finder's working pretty well. It's hard dialing in a mega live when we're out here. It's going to be a lot easier to dial it in fresh water. Right. We're getting very excited here because the Mega Live 2 is working incredibly well. We were looking at mackerel swimming in. We will film this, but I just thought Nigel had a bass on, but it was a wrasse. But we've dialed it in, and yeah, we will film this when we stop. And I've got loads down there, Nigel. It's amazing to see how far. Look, it's so big there, Nigel. It's amazing to see how far the fish are prepared to come for your bait. See yours dropping. We will film this in a minute, but we're enjoying looking at it. So you're on your right, keep going, come up a little bit, Nige, not a lot, that's it. Not following. See, I think it's picking up fish. Come up a bit, Nige. That's it, stay there. Drop it a little bit, there's something looking at your lure. It's going for it, it's got you in. So I just darted it. I can't believe that. I think we might have to find a lot more fish. Well, hopefully we got some footage there. I've learnt that mackerel are harder to catch. They come in, they hit you straight away, or they move off. Mackerel, right, you get ready to film. Get ready to film, they're in mid-water. Get the red light. Can you see my lure? That's why I torn up, but they're not taking, they're going the other way. Okay, it's at the bottom, isn't there? They came in and they looked at it, and then something moved across on the bottom then. Right, there you go. Right, Nigel is dropping the lure. We've just moved into a different area. Right, I'll tell you when. Move the lure because I can't see it. Yeah, settling. I saw it. I think it might have a little bit too much sensitivity. I can see. I'm going to back up the sensitivity a bit. There's the lure working. Right, just now we've got quite a lot of mackerel. We've got the fish fight, we've got the Mega Live 2 working, dialed in. Amazing how far the shoals were coming in and hitting the lure. But also, once they've seen it, they turn away and swim off. They'll take it or they don't. Now, your lure's back at the back, Nigel. I don't know if you want to put it over this side. Or do you want me to adjust it? I can't see any fish yet anyway. Keep jerking it. Bring it up in the water. Just so I can sort of show people. Yeah, I can see the lure and I can see the fly above it. I'm going to back off the sensitivity a bit. Yeah, that's fine. I can always change this to forward facing. I'm just going to back off that sensitivity a bit. Yeah, no, I agree with that. 10's probably not a bad one. But when the fish come in, they show up really clearly. There's something on the bottom, I think, Nige. Right, I know. Yeah, lift it so I can see where you are. It's not big fish. Oh, Nigel, up. I'm in mid-water. Mackerel coming in. Up the top. You in. Brilliant, they're coming in. Nigel's got one on. Right. Two. Don't drop them. Show them to the camera. That is how this works. There's loads down there. Get it off. All right, I'm going to go back and do a bit more bass fishing. We've got a bit of footage on the Mega Live there. We don't have a lot of footage if we were filming it. absolutely amazing. Not sure how well it works in like sort of 80-90 foot with the tide running. I don't think it does. Right, I'm sure the rate will get boosted at a later date. Also, somebody who knows how to use it, you can get a lot more out of it. Fascinating to see the lures in 30 foot. The mackerel coming in on it. You have a few more bass. On the way back you might hit her like a shallow reef and do a bit more relaxing. Not bad, so I keep that. I might do. I think we've got one. Let's keep her. One, two. Maybe somebody else bass filling them. We're not eating them at the minute. Back into the bass. Doesn't feel like a very big bass. Number bass. Somebody moaning how I treat bass on the internet, just throwing them back. I mean, like returning them, you know. I'm probably despair. Right, speedboat to your right, Nigel. We could stay here and catch loads of those bass, but more intrigued in getting the finder tuned in, so we're going to go and fish some reefs, shallower water, hopefully pick up some mackerel, maybe some bass, maybe some wrasse, but it's a lot harder to dial it in sort of 80 foot of water with the tide running to see your lures. It's quite challenging, but I will get to grips with this in fresh water, so next time I use it at sea I'll probably know what I'm doing, unlike now. Do think about liking and subscribing. We'll see what we catch next. Nigel's got something quite deep.
No.
Well, you two take. Yeah. Is it? Could be my dinner. Oh. Do you want me to net it? I would like you to show the camera. That's not fish. I'll have that for dinner. It's me. Oh. I'm in. I'm in. Oh, this feels. Right, okay. I don't know if I caught that on video, probably not. I might be crying, but I just put a bloody great hook through my thumb. I mean, through the joint of the thumb. I've got a photograph of that. Do take care handling bass. It's a good fish. Oh, I tell you, there's some better fish here. Well, it's not actually that big. It's spirited. That's probably about sizable, but not go. We're just going to go. We've had too many disasters since I got hooked. We fished an area that's full of much bigger bass. We both lost 6 lures there in about 3 drifts. It's not worth it basically. And we can have a look at a wreck and we can't be bothered to set up again. Nigel's got his bait down, well, he's got my bait down there. Trouble is the tide's really pulling, so the lure is probably, I don't know, 200 yards out the back, 150, so we can't pick it. We're using down facing. It's a little bit tricky to actually, you maybe need a smaller boat or have it mounted on a bow mount with target lock. They would be the ways to do this, but it's a big fish mid-water, Nige. See that? It's a handful of good, they're bass. They're good sized bass. The wreck's coming into, I'm seeing a wreck. Wreck's coming up. It's giving me a strange old return. There were some big fish just before that wreck. That's how quickly you go over a wreck. There's fish on top of it, I can see them. I wouldn't say there was loads. I hope you enjoyed. I'll keep this short. The Mega Live definitely works at sea. Fantastic to see those mackerel. Sorry I wasn't able to get more footage of it. I will learn how to record on it and the videos will get better. But what I've seen there in saltwater just blown me away. How clued up mackerel can be. And what range they zoom in at your lure. Can't wait to use that on fresh water. It won't be too far. It'll be much easier to dial it in, get to grips with it at fresh water. Next time I come out to sea with it, I know what to do. And I'm pretty confident we'll be able to see wrecks at 110. We'll be able to see our lures on wrecks at 110, 120 foot. We'll be able to identify the fish that are wallowing and the size of them, as you can see from that shot earlier. Right, ciao. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. This goes to show that two incompetents like me and Nigel can actually get, it's the first time we've ever used that fish finder and we got it to work. We got it to work very effectively up to about 50 foot. When it got a bit deeper than that, we were struggling to find the lures, but it takes, I've heard people taking a year or so to get to grips with these. Over the winter, I'm going to get to grips with it in fresh water. It's an absolutely invaluable bit of kit. Basically, if you're going to fish for mackerel and things like that, it's a must-have. This technology is here to stay and it's going to get a lot better. I believe another make's already bought one out, dedicated for sea fishing with a greater range, and it's just going to get cheaper, more affordable and better. One of the problems we discovered was having to take it in and out. You can see the size of the transducer. Now, I'm sure they'll develop something which has got like a pull cord, so you can just throw it into the water and pull it out. It'll take a couple of seconds, and that'll make it a lot easier for normal boat users like myself and Nigel. We probably have to have a longer handle so we can reach into it. If you've got loads of money and you're a charter boat owner, you can be looking at one of the electric bow mounts. The whole sea fishing world is going to be turned upside down in the near future, because not only can you go and anchor like 50 wrecks in the course of the day, just moving, give it half an hour moving, and the anchoring will be 100% because it'll be linked to your fish finder and you'll be able to point where you want to actually anchor. You can also drift. Rather than drift across the wreck, you'll be able to drift down the length of the wreck. You'll be able to slow your drifts down, compensate for the tide, and reduce the size of your lures. The Americans have got to grips with this. We're not quite there yet. Don't know a boat. I know a few competition anglers up in Scotland absolutely taking it apart with these, but these things are coming within 3 or 4 years. I predict that every charter boat in the UK will have the bow mount and they will have the live technology. And right, one of the things I forgot to mention is how we're managing to power this unit. All this technology, the bow mounts and that, is all of a sudden becoming available because of the way the battery technology has moved on with lithium batteries. I purchased myself a Frogstar battery, which is a British company. They got fantastic reviews. They don't catch fire. It's got a 10-year guarantee. I can look on my phone and see what the charge is using that fish finder, which eats a lot of power. My battery, when I checked it when I got home, had used less than 15%. If you've actually got a bow mount on the front, it would have used quite a lot more. But I know people are dealing with tides double what we get in the south, and they're lasting with the 36 volt batteries. like 3 or 4 days. So you'll have no issues with powering all of this, and there'll be a link in my bio where you can go on there and purchase one of these. I will review these separately because they really are that good. I'm going to be using it for all sorts of applications in the near future. Anyway, Charles.